Vietnam is the cheapest country in all of Southeast Asia. From food to transportation to just about everything, your money goes very far here. To measure just how far, we're going to see what $100 US can get in Hanoi, Vietnam. Okay guys, so we just made it here to Hanoi. This is the cheapest city in all of Southeast Asia, so I'm excited to put our money to the test here and see what we can get. But Gabe, we're gonna be staying in the cheapest places we can find. So sorry if they're not as nice as New York City and what you're used to.
I'm ready for it, bro.
You ready?
I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge.
All right, let's find a place to stay. So I'm on Hostel World right now, and when I put it by price, there are literally multiple hostels for $3 per night. I think the cheapest hostel I've ever stayed in was about like $15, so I'm curious to see what $3 is gonna get us here in Hanoi, because in New York City you can't even get a cup of coffee for that. The Hanoi Eco Green Hostel, the Hanoi Cozy Hostel, or the Hanoi Backpacker Suites. I think the Hanoi Backpacker Suite it is. So tonight's stay came out to $4.90. I have to make the deposit now. It's $2.10. This is Lee from Hanoi Backpacker Suite Hostel.
Yes, Hanoi Backpacker Suite House, and I am Lee.
Lee.
Handsome man.
Handsome man.
Very handsome man.
If it's okay, you can tell me strong man. It's okay.
Strong, handsome
A
man.
strong man and handsome man. Yeah. Should I say? It's a man in Vietnam, a little bit crazy, but very funny.
I love this place already.
I love
The
it.
back number.
Leah's awesome.
We
She's
like-
helping me with my bag.
we like photo, right?
Yeah.
He's so strong.
I know.
Strong and handsome.
Strong, handsome
and
man.
handsome man.
So for under $5, this is nice. Check out how clean this is. Freshly washed sheets. You have your own outlet right here so you can charge everything. And then you have this curtain. So it's like your own little room for so cheap right in the heart of the city. That's insane.
Like a lot of hostels that I've stayed in, they don't even have curtains like on the beds. So
Yeah.
like you're just like sleeping in an open dorm. But this is like quite private. Quite
Yeah.
nice.
It's kind of like in Japan now you have like the capsule hotels. This like gives you your own personal space even though you are sleeping with 16 people.
I am so surprised. Every bed that we've stayed in so far has been like rock hard and it's like, okay, whatever. Dude, there's some bounce on these. It's like nice and soft. Boy's gonna sleep great tonight.
Nap man is gonna be taking a great nap later.
You know it.
Now, the thing about Hanoi is it is the motorbike capital of the world. So as you're walking through the streets, you really have to keep one eye out because there are so many cars, so many bikes, so many people just walking around, and there's no real rules. It's kind of just a free-for-all, cross when you like and just pray that you survive. So now we are going to get some food. We are starving, and Lee recommended a street that has some cheap local food. So excited to have our first Vietnamese meal. So this is, I think, exactly what we're looking for here. Cheap and cheerful.
Sounds good to me.
So for $2.50, I got this dish, which is the beef stir fry with rice, other vegetables, and then for another $1.50, got this smoothie. So for $4, we have this delicious meal. Got the nice steam coming up still, nice and fresh. Get your facial going. Very hot. That meal was spot on. It was definitely very cheap and very cheerful. Now we are heading to this train track that goes through a village here in Hanoi. Let's try not get hit by a motorbike though. So we did hear that it closed down, but I think we still should be fine to get over there. Hello. Coffee? Yeah, so you're not allowed anymore to just like walk on the tracks aimlessly by yourself, so you have to go to one of the cafes and get some coffee. Hello, 2 iced coffee.
Like coffee.
This train street is super aesthetic with a real Vietnamese feel. Unfortunately, this day that we went, the police were there and wouldn't allow people to hang out on the train tracks. But we did go back another day when they weren't there, and it was totally worth checking out. Since we are all about fun facts here on the Conti channel, I did want to say that the Vietnamese really pride themselves on their coffee. Vietnam is actually the second biggest exporter in coffee, and it's worth traveling just to this country for the coffee. It is that different and that delicious. They use a Robusta bean, which is completely different than what you'll get at Starbucks or other chain cafes. So if you are in Vietnam, just go to every coffee shop you can. They are everywhere, probably like 5 on every block at least. So definitely try out the Vietnamese iced coffee. You get it with condensed milk and it's just so good. This is how you cross the street in Vietnam. You say a prayer, close your eyes, and just go. Gabe, good luck.
Tránh tiếp xúc với người có biểu hiện cúm. 9. Người có các triệu chứng nghi ngờ mắc bệnh không nên đi du lịch đến nơi đông người.
We made it!
Cần đến ngay cơ sở y tế.
Okay, so we found these blue chairs and decided to shoot some cool stuff with all of the traffic going on in the background. Then, out of nowhere, a man gets out of his car in the middle of the street and starts talking to us in broken English and then even invites us to his house. Why should the people come to Vietnam?
Yeah, oh, okay. Welcome. This land is our. Yeah. Vietnam is our. Okay. Okay, come to me.
All right.
Okay, let's hear. Come back.
So we were just taking pictures in the middle of the street, trying to get a quick picture. And Bing came up to us, he got out of the car behind us, and now we're going to his home for a drink.
My house. Okay, please.
Nice home.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Bing is the art collector. Check this out. He has this gold statue of himself. This is beautiful. Bye, Bing. It was nice to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us to
Okay.
Hanoi. See you next
Okay.
time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh, that is why I love traveling, to just be walking around a city, meet a random person, have them invite you into their home. That was unbelievable. Bing, amazing guy, and thanks so much for welcoming us into your house. What do you think of Bing?
That man was crazy, in the best way possible, of course. Meeting random Vietnamese man, priceless.
So I didn't want to showcase it in the video, but back where we were shooting all those night shots with the cool lights, that is Dog Street, and they eat dog here. Kind of like how you see a pig roast, they had that in dog form. I mean, that's just the culture here. I wanted to mention it, but yeah, definitely do not plan on eating dog ever. Anyway, so you guys know Lee, the strong, handsome man from our hostel. Well, he recommended this street called Beer Street, where they supposedly have 20-cent beers. So Gabe and I gonna head over and see how good these 20-cent beers are.
20 cents. How can you have expectations for a 20-cent beer? You know? Come on.
We definitely found the street. Everything here is just all bars. Yeah. Yeah. This is our bartender right here. Thank you.
Cheers, my brother.
To an adventurous beer scavenger hunt for 20-cent beers. Let's try this out. That's pretty good. Tastes better than a $10 beer in New York City.
A pretty damn good beer, bro. Cheers.
So we just got 3 beers each, so 6 beers total, and it came out to 30,000 dong, which is just over $1 for 6 beers.
So that was cheaper than 25 cents each.
So before we get into the next day, I did want to just say that I am extremely grateful to be able to call traveling around the world, making these YouTube videos my job. And that it is all thanks to the skills I've learned with this thing right here. Creating travel photos and videos for my YouTube channel or for licensing purposes or even for client work is what I do for a living. And if there are any of you who maybe are aspiring creators with photos or videos or anything in the creative world, then you must check out Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes all taught by the best and experts in these subjects. If you do get their premium membership, you get access to all of these thousands of classes. If you are looking to step up your Instagram game, learn how to use Photoshop better, how to take photos, then I highly recommend checking out Brendan Wolfel's Instagram worthy photography class. Since I did partner up with Skillshare, they are giving everyone watching this video 2 months for free. Absolutely free. After that, it is $10 a month if you get the annual subscription. So if you want to start off 2020 with full force and learn some new skills, Skillshare is definitely the place for you. Now back to Hanoi. So it is the next morning and we didn't even know, but breakfast is actually included. So we have a banana, an egg, and some bread. This was all for $4.90 with our stay last night. This alone in America would be $4.90, maybe even more. But here in Vietnam, you get a room and breakfast for under $5. So Gabe, what was your opinion of the $4.90 a night hostel in Hanoi?
You know, it wasn't bad at all. The bed was comfy. Breakfast was included, bro. The only downside, I guess, is that guy that was playing a movie really loud last night.
Yeah, so we ended up paying for a room that only was supposed to have 6 people in it, but that room had 16 and I didn't want to complain to our friend Lee. But at 1 a.m. there was someone in the bathroom watching a movie, a horror movie, super loud. Everyone in the room could hear it. So I got up and I was like, dude, can you please lower that? It's 1 in the morning, you've been in the bathroom for an hour watching a movie. People are trying to sleep. But besides that, everyone else wasn't too loud and I got a good night's sleep. And like Gabe said, the bed was super comfortable. I would highly recommend that spot, especially on the fact of how much it cost. Definitely worth it.
Cheap. So cheap.
So cheap. Cheap. So we are starting today off with another Vietnamese iced coffee with condensed milk at this spot called Zofa. And if you are in Hanoi, I highly recommend this place. They have great Wi-Fi, a lot of outdoor seating, even outlets, and delicious food and iced coffee. So we just got our laundry done and I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit more expensive than I was expecting. This load right here was about $3.50. Still not bad, but I feel like we could have gotten it for a lot cheaper if we shopped around. And tonight's gonna be our last night in Hanoi before we go on another adventure here in Vietnam. So instead of staying in $3 a night hostels where $100 can get you very far in this country, I'm gonna show you guys what a more luxury Airbnb looks like here in Hanoi. And we're also gonna be accompanied by Living Bobby.
Hey, Brett Conti's covering the bill tonight.
Yeah.
This is great.
For the video.
For the video.
So yeah, let's go check out what this $70 a night apartment in Hanoi looks like. Guys, I do not know what we're doing in America. We can come here to Hanoi, Vietnam and live like a king. This place, which was just over $70 a night, sleeps 8 people. We are in the penthouse in the center of the city with floor-to-ceiling windows. This is absolutely insane. I do not want to leave this place. There are 2 bathrooms, a master bedroom with a huge bed, another massive bedroom. The place is so clean with so much space, a nice TV. We have fresh sheets and beds. This is living like a king in Hanoi, Vietnam. I am so excited to be here right now, dude. This is amazing. So here in Vietnam, they have something like a UberMoto, where it's the Grab app and you can call someone to come pick you up on a motorbike. So for a car, it would be just over $1, but to have someone on a motorbike come, it's 50 cents to go about 1 mile through the city. Let's see if this works. Yeah.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let
that's what I want to look
I
like.
think you need that one, bro.
Get the shorts, the shirt, and the bucket hat.
All three, dude. Killer combo.
Taking it. 80,000, so what is that? That's about $3.75.
But I think you can get them down.
Can you do one shirt, one pants for 150? Yeah.
Long 140. 140, one shirt, one band, 140.
All right. I said 150, they said 140. I don't even know how to negotiate that. All right.
Blending in with the wall.
She said I'm handsome. Handsome?
Hat.
Oh, I need
Oh.
the hat. Oh. I thought she said I was handsome. Not handsome, man. I know. Good? Now am I handsome? Now I'm handsome.
I don't really care. I'ma be a millionaire like
Oh, this is too good. You guys like the outfit? You like it, right? Gonna get all,
Got the approval.
exactly. I'm gonna get all the babes here. So for lunch today, we are in a much more touristy area, and still our food is very affordable. I got a chicken with the rice, with an egg, chicken skewers, and french fries for only $6. And how I know that we're in a much more touristy area, because this is the first time we've used a fork on this whole trip. And the great thing about coming to this spot in particular is because we are in like the Times Square of Hanoi, where there are so many motorbikes going on right now, and it's so entertaining to watch all these cars maneuver themselves and not get hit. This is a skill and something I've never seen anywhere else in the world. Crazy.
really care. I'ma be a millionaire like
I think next time I do one of these $100 challenges, I'm gonna do it in more expensive places and really try and see how far they can get. So comment down below what city you'd like to see this in. I think Dubai, Switzerland, or Singapore could be a great way to challenge myself to see how far I can budget the money. But that's gonna be it for this video, and I can't wait to show you guys what we are planning next when we are doing a 5-day motorbike trek through the Ha Giang Loop of northern Vietnam. So until next week, I will see you guys next time.
Top of tower.